Today, I'm going to be covering the process of creating a new alert rule in OpenPoint Web. This is the second of a duo of videos on the topic. You can check out the first video, Making Notification Channel in OpenPoint Web, using the link in the description. In this video, I'll walk you through the process of creating a new alert rule and attaching the notification channel that we created in the previous video to it. First things first, log into OpenPoint Web. Once you've logged in, go ahead and click on the three lines menu button in the top left of the screen, and click on this drop down here. With that open, we should have this new Alert Rules button. Let's click that. On this page here, it displays a list of all current alert rules. If we click on one of them, we can view the current details set for the rule. I'll get more into detail on all of them when we create our own, but we could click on the pencil icon to make edits to an existing rule here. We can also tab over to the notification channels to select the groups that receive the notifications, or view all people within a channel and edit whether notifications will be sent to the group or not. Now, let's press the X button to close that, and then we can use the orange circle to create an alert rule. When we create a new rule, we'll be prompted with a list of things that we need to fill out, starting with condition. Condition is what will need to happen for an alert to be sent out. In the drop-down, we have active customer outage reports, active outage reports, active unplanned customer outage reports, and active unplanned outage reports, which are all only available to outage management customers and will notify you whenever an outage report that fits that criteria is made. Then finally, we also have plant unit count to CPR discrepancy, which is available to all customers with a map. Depending on the type of condition we pick, we'll have different options available, and choosing one of the conditions will give a brief description on the condition as well. I'll choose active customer outage reports. Now, before I continue, you see this orange switch that says enabled? You can easily turn on or off the alert without deleting it using this, so that it can be re-enabled later. Now, here we see the description, and under that we have the threshold. If a condition has a threshold, then you can use that to define at what level the condition will be triggered. For example, if you have an alert for active outage reports with a threshold of 50, then you will not receive a notification until after there are 50 outage reports in the system at one time. You can see here by default it says 1, which means that after one report is made it will send a notification, but we can make it as high as we'd like. Then we can see where the frequency can be checked. Different conditions have different frequencies, such as plant unit count to CPR discrepancy will only check once a day. Then we can set an activation period. This means the condition must be satisfied for at least the period specified before sending out notifications. For example, if the activation period is 10 minutes, then that means that this alert will only send a notification if there are active reports for at least 10 minutes. If there are active outage reports that are resolved after only 8 minutes, then no notification will be sent. You can also set it so no notifications are sent upon activation with this switch here. After that, we can set a resolution period. Like the activation period, the resolution period will make it so that the alert rule will not be resolved until the count drops below the threshold for at least the period specified. Clicking on the drop down for either will show you the options we have for setting each. Lastly, on this page, we can set a description for the rule. Something that I should note is that anytime you go back and modify an alert rule, the rule is reset. This means that notifications could be sent out again as if it were a new alert rule. Now that we have that done, we can move on over to the notification channels. At the start, it's set to blank. We'll have to select Add, and then choose a notification channel to add to the rule. This is the one we created last time, so let's click on that. And there we go. We can keep doing that for as many channels as we need. Now, our rule is totally done after we hit the save button, and there we go, it is ready to go. Remember to check out the other video using the link in the description if you haven't seen how to create a notification channel yet.